Hiya, my name's Nick. We're clearing this space, keeping it protected. So if you're new here, welcome. I do cards, cacao readings, tea leaf readings, whatever I'm drawn to on the day. I do like doing cacao at the moment and as I'm drinking the cup, stories unfold. This is my third attempt this morning to record. So something I've got to say today really is trying to be stopped. I don't know what it is yet, but it's the third attempt. I've had things go wrong. That's okay. I'm used to that. We're going to persevere. I'm getting kyanite. I felt drawn to put some kyanite on the table today. Somebody is opening some more spiritual gifts. I know I am. As we clear out old past energies and collapsed timelines, we've made room. It's like, okay, Spirit says you're ready for the next level. We'll give you more information. So I'm really feeling like the kyanite. Oh, I got goosebumps. I haven't had them for oh, okay. So kyanite is very important. Spiritual protection, clarity. So I'm also guided to where I had to put on my seraphonite as well. So this is about clarity, and I haven't been wearing this one. It's the first time I've worn it. So something to do with we're opening new gifts. We're on a new path, as we do. You think of it like a video game. Okay, we beat the boss level. What's next? So we're opening a new path, and this particular card come up, which is your Page of Pentacles, and in this particular deck, which is the Celtic Tarot, this card came out, and this is about a new path, new gifts coming in, and this is very much about as above, so below. Like as you're opening your new gifts, make sure you keep grounded. For me, that's my interpretation of that one today. I don't know why I jumped straight to the cards. I'm going to let you keep looking at this particular image because this one's quite important. Oh, okay. So we've had a blob of cacao fall out of the cup. Now this is strength. Quite important. This is quite an important message because the strength is what we have, and this is what they try and knock out of us from a very young age. That was quite interesting because the cup hasn't actually, I thought it had dried. And I'm not sure where that came from because it hasn't changed the picture in any way. That's interesting. Okay, it wasn't there a minute ago. So this is a strength card, and this is about, well, we know what strength is, but you have the strength. Walk with your animal kingdom. This is, you know, it doesn't matter the most fearsome and what we perceive as fearsome energies coming at us, we can handle it. You've got your protection. You have the inner strength. This reading I think is going to be about tapping into our inner fire again and in our inner strength. Future, I'm going backwards with these cards, but that's okay. Future position, we've got the Knight of Wands. So once you're stepping into, you know you've got your strength, solidify who you are, tap into your inner strength, and we're going full force. Full force with all of our magic, and we're just going full force. Power, purpose, passion, and we're standing in our power. So yesterday, after doing yesterday's reading, and I pulled the Tiamat card, I haven't connected with Tiamat energy before. And after I did the reading, I was driving. I felt drawn to go for a drive to a shop, you know, 2 hours away that I really needed to. It turned out I needed to connect with something else along the way. But I was drawn to go and get some new cards. And I was drawn to, I thought I'll just walk in there as I do and I'll let Spirit choose. And we got the Great Goddess cards. So I think we're working with Goddess energy at the moment. So Tiamat created all the gods. She is a cosmic mother, the first cosmic mother, and she created all the gods. And as I'm driving, I had, time in the car on my own. I connected with the energy and I got the story. And I got the remembering and I got the energy and I got the tears and the emotion. And this is all about shutting down the feminine. I was so overwhelmed. It was tears of joy. I was covered in goosebumps, as I am now. I'm getting them again. Covered in confirmation and goosebumps. I've heard this story before, muscle memory. As we strengthen our spiritual gifts, our muscle memory is more on point. You will get confirmation instantly. Once you connect with an energy, the stories will come through, the memories, everything will come through with it, including the emotion. And Tiamat was the goddess of the sea, of the rough, tumultuous sea. She was painted as a chaos energy. But it's about the water and connecting with the water, which is your emotions. And I couldn't believe when I actually was thinking and I specifically connected with the energy, the emotions that came up in me. It was beautiful. So I was drawn to get some more goddess cards and tap into, because there's a lot of energies that have come to me and I think, oh, who are you? And I'll go and research them, but I don't always connect with them until I feel ready. So anyway, I thought, let's have a look at some of the other goddesses today. So the first card I pulled was Inanna, number 1 card. She is the maiden energy and she is the Lady of Rapture, and it's quite interesting that she's come out. We'll go back to this one. She's the maiden energy and she is about, how do I put it, desire and creating energy. She is about your kundalini energy, your, how do I say it on here without saying that word? She is your passion, your inner desires, your feminine, your feminine, I'm going to say it, sexual energy. It's your kundalini energy. So this is what Inanna's about. And this one's come in as a blessing. So this is one that's going to come in and work with you if you choose it. And it's about tapping into who we were, that innocent maiden energy, who we were before. I don't know if you can see, there's a fox up here in this corner here. Before the predatory energy came in and shut it down. Okay, so every single one of us, male or female, have had predatory energy, trying to squash it. But as a young maiden, in your maiden energy, many of us have had it from quite a young age, and this is about squashing your fire. Because this energy is really powerful. I mean, women are portals that bring in sacred life from other realms. We're the only ones that can do it. So this particular feminine energy is very massive to shut down, which is why, all of the stories have been changed to make women powerless. Burning the witches, all of it, all through history. It's all about squashing that feminine energy. We need to reclaim that. Oh, God, I'm lecturing again. That's all right. Okay, so the second card I pulled, Ceridwen. This is a Welsh goddess. She's the crone energy. And this one has come through as an invocation, as in you must call her in to work with her. So if you're ready to do your rebirth, your transformation, then this is the energy we're going to be calling in. So she has a crone energy. So many of us also didn't grow up with extended families, as in our grandmothers or, great-grandmothers and their family history. So along the generations, a lot of the strength that that we would have been passed down from our female lines has been disconnected. So this is, oh, look at this. Look at the crone here. Oh, okay. So this reminds me of the grandmother tree energy. So the hag energy. I say that because, again, the crones have been, we've been taught, that they're old, they're ugly, whatever. I'm sitting in my crone energy. I don't care. This is where I'm at in life. Some of you I'm reading for may still be in your maiden energy. But it's up to us to speak, because we didn't have our grandmothers around. And if we did, we didn't have that family connection. Not all of us didn't anyway. A lot of us didn't. We've been disconnected from that ancient wisdom, that ancient wisdom that we need to reconnect with. So Ceridwen, so she's got the cauldron there. She's doing her brews. And she's very much a rebirth. So when you're working on rebirth and reclaiming your energy, this is one that we can call in. So the third card I pulled was Anu. She's Irish. She's an Irish goddess. And this is also a maiden energy. So this is about, again, connecting. And this one particularly comes through when you're working on a healing process. So she is a goddess of solace, restoration, and health. So she comes through when you're doing the healing process. We dropped a card on the floor, that's okay. When you're doing the healing process. This is your maiden energy. So some of you I'm reading for maybe still younger, a lot younger than me. And that's fine. If you can work on it when you're younger, brilliant. You won't have to get to the crone age and have to start doing the work then. So you think you've done the work. I've done loads and loads of work on trauma over the years. However, doing it on a spiritual level is different. It is totally different. You can do it on the mental level, the physical level, but doing it on a spiritual level and emptying that cup of all that, and the programming and the shadow work. This is all about the shadow work. When you go into your healing and your shadow work of the energies that we've had to endure, this is one to call in Anu. Okay, so let's go back to the cup. There's your cup. Okay, where is it? Here. Where was he? Nope. Oh, he's changed. So when I read this cup before, there was a definite predatory energy. Oh. Okay, so we've got the predatory energy. We've got this represents to me the heart space. And you have others that have been through it with you. Okay, this tells me you're not alone, very much not alone. This predatory energy. So when he came through in the cup before, and I'm not saying this has to be a man, this is the dominant masculine energy. A lot of women have that energy too, sorry. But he came through with a big nose. So this is someone that lies to themselves and is trying to take advantage. And we've all had those in different forms. So for some reason today, this seems to be, I don't know if you can see the three energies there. So a lot of us have mother wounds as well. So for me, this is a maiden mother crone energy here, the triple goddess energy. So a lot of us have mother wounds, whether it's as a mother ourselves, we've all got that. We all could have done things better, and a lot of us have carried through our mother's trauma from their lives when they didn't speak. So each generation, it gets easier to speak, to deal, to say, hey, you're not alone. So we've got this. We're very lucky as we're progressing and people are getting more self-aware. It's easier to talk about trauma, but a lot of us carry through generational trauma from our grandmothers, great-grandmothers. It's all in our bloodline, all in our DNA. And so the patterns repeated. Patterns of trauma have repeated. But you have the energies there to work with you. It's quite another heavy reading again. I'm going to pull some light cards now. So when things get heavy, as they can sometimes, a bit of rosemary. I just cleanse that. Yeah, another trick I like to use. Cacao. Oh, I just smell a nice, beautiful chunk of cacao. Just changing the subject completely here. The reason it's come up today is because a lot of people are working on traumas at the moment and integrating shadows and shadow work. As more light comes in and as the veil thins, is exposing a lot more people, and it's also exposing us. You know, as the masks fall off, we're exposing where we're still wounded, and we need to integrate those shadows. With the face on that. I see faces absolutely everywhere. That's a chunk of cacao. Anyway, which one are we going to read from today? I'm going to pull one card from this deck. I was singing a song in the car yesterday too, because I was saying about wearing blue yesterday for my throat chakra and Back in Black today. AC/DC must have been tarot readers, because you got Back in Black, hit the sack, here's your hermit. Been too long, I'm glad to be back, cut loose from the noose that's kept me hanging around. There's your hangman. I don't know. I had a spirit come through once as Angus from AC/DC, and I knew exactly who the spirit was representing. I went to a reader and they said, oh, I've got Angus standing there, you know, playing his guitar. And I went, oh yeah, I know who that is. Straight away. It's amazing how spirit connects with us in ways that only we know. But yeah, I've had that song Back in Black in my head for some reason. Okay. Oh, perfect. As we're doing our transformation and our healing, we've got Let the Leaves Go. I release what I no longer need. Card number 10, which is a 1. So this is a beautiful card. It's really important to let go of the past. But you can't just let go of it. You can't ignore it. You cannot ignore it. It must be worked through, and it must be integrated. We've got to integrate those shadows, because otherwise, if we don't, if we just, you know, put it to the side and don't work on it, we'll get the same pattern come up in a different person. So it's really, really important to let go of things, but work through it first. Oh, listen to me, I sound like a counsellor. Whoopsie. Right, I'm not going to look so I don't see which one that was. It went in backwards, so it may come out again. I'm just going to do one more. Power. Step into your power. You have the strength. We all have the strength. It's tapping into that sacred fire. The sacred fire we had before people started dimming it. Step into your power. Okay. Oh, I'm getting kyanite again. Kyanite, kyanite, kyanite. And as I'm doing that, I'm getting goosebumps. Somebody here really needs to work with kyanite. I didn't get an awful lot from the cup today, but that's okay. I did get the messages. Okay, so when we're working through our trauma and the tears start falling, water is very cleansing. Just make sure that you create a safe space. Oh, Tiamat is water. So call in the goddess Tiamat. She was the first mother who created all the gods. That's just the energies that I'm working with at the moment. Next week it may be somebody different. As it is, this is how it works in the spirit realm. They'll bring us who we need at the time we need to work with them. So don't be frightened if somebody new comes through to you, some new energy comes through to you. Connect with it. They're there for a reason. They're never there to hinder your growth. They're there to help your growth always. But trust your spirit team to filter, so we don't want to get any energies through that aren't for our greatest good. Make sure you always use your spirit team and your belief, and your body will tell you. Trust your body, because it will tell you, is this for my highest good? Is this energy here to help me? And once this is muscle memory, once you trust your intuition, yeah, it's fine. So, okay, who are you? What are we doing this week? What are we working on this week? Okay, I didn't really want to work on that, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, I've got great support team. So let's do it. Okay, we've got so much new growth coming in. And it's time. It's time. Be gentle with yourself. Be very gentle with yourself as you work through this energy. I'm getting the Celtic word again. Some of you say Celtic, however you say it. I'm not going to pull these cards, but I'm just going to show the symbol. As above, so below. As within, so without. As with soul, so with universe. And the triple goddess energy. Powerful energies coming in to help us, assist us, work with us. Okay, I'm going to leave it on that note. I'm absolutely covered in goosebumps. It's like some more messages want to come through, but I'm not sure. I think I need to close this space off too. Oh, look at this. We've got that. Okay. The symbolism. Oh, and look at this. We've got the symbolism everywhere. I've been working with the triple goddesses for quite a while now, it would appear. Okay. Tapping into the crone energy. Okay, I'm sending much healing energy. Enjoy your weekend. I think there's more coming. I think it might be another video after. Okay, I'm going to close this space. Send much love to everybody. Stay safe out there, and don't forget to use your throat chakras. Okay, much love.